What I mean, Shatima's here. With Netflix's Pacific Rim: The Black out now, I decided to go ahead and do my review for the very first Pacific Rim film, which premiered back on July 12th, 2013. I saw this film in theaters when it got released. And it starred the likes of Charlie Hunnam. And this was actually the movie that was supposed to make Charlie Hunnam a bona fide movie star. Because prior to this, he of course had the show Sons of Anarchy and all. He's done stuff here and there, but it was really Sons of Anarchy that really put him on the map. And since then, they were trying to studios have been trying to capitalize him as a movie star. I mean, they of course tried it with the King Arthur film, that didn't work. Of course, The Gentleman was pretty decent as well. But it was really 2013's Pacific Rim that could have easily have made him a big enough star. And this was about kaiju's, jaggers, and all that. Uh, and it's where long ago, these legions of mysterious creatures called the kaiju end up arising from the sea, and so bringing with them or the consuming war here, to fight the kaiju, mankind ends up developing these giant robots called the Jaegers, designed to be piloted by two humans locked together in the war original. And so here you got Charlie Hunnam, who plays this wash up ex pilot, who is this untested training, who's of course the lead, who's going into the Jaeger and all that to defeat these kaiju. And the kaijus are like these Godzilla like characters. You also got this untested trainee played by Rinko Kanuchi, who was really good. You also had Idris Elba was in this. Idris Elba made a really probably such a really cool iconic speech in this. I mean, other ca- Idris Elba's character is of course like this. Is actually Charlie Hunnam's commanding officer, and Idris Elba is great in this film. I mean, it was really cool seeing him pop up in this. You also had Charlie Day, who, of course, from Fist Fight and Horrible Bosses fame, plays Dr. Newt Geyser, who is a scientist who studies the kaiju. Charlie Day still so much scenes. I can say he's a bit similar to. I guess you could say he's a little bit similar to Jeff Goldblum's character from Independence Day. That's where I was gone from. You also had Ron Perlman was in this because it's a Guillermo del Toro, so of course Ron Perlman will be in this. It was really cool seeing Ron Perlman pop up in this, by the way. Max Martini was in this, Clement Collin Jr. I mean, it was really cool seeing Guillermo del Toro direct like a blockbuster level film like this because, he's always been known for directing more smaller affairs, such as Pan's Labyrinth. Of course, he did do the blockbuster type films before because of the Hellboy movies. He did such a great job with Pacific Rim. The effects was cool, great visuals, really cool score. I mean, Pacific Rim. I literally thought this movie could have easily had been bad, to be honest, yeah. But it was much better than had any intention thing. Yeah, I mean, it was probably one of my favorite sci-fi movies of that year. And of course, we did got a sequel, which yeah, we got a sequel. The sequel happened, so. But that aside, if you guys have not really seen the first Pacific Rim movie, not really sure where you can find it on. You can probably find it on like a Prime Video. You can find it on Fandango now. Pacific Rim 2013. Huh, not really major. Like, surprised it's not on HBO Max or anything, or even Netflix. I would be surprised if it goes to Netflix though, because the anime shows in there. But anyway, if you guys have not really seen the first Pacific Rim, probably one of my favorite kaiju based films that isn't Godzilla related. And oh man, how cool would it be to see some sort of crossover with Pacific Rim and Godzilla? Take my money right there. I'll totally watch a whole film of that. Anyway, let me lead you guys. Have you ever seen the first Pacific Rim film? If so, what's your thought? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is Timu signing off.